give and they get. Then they run around town beating their chests like they forget. I can forget for now, but I won't never forget. No, love I feel, knowing the universe got my back. Whoa, love I feel, knowing that money gon' come right back.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Journey Podcast. If you're here, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to check us out on Patreon, more exclusive episodes, the link will be in the description. Joined by a legend, someone that I looked up to, even though we were in the same class, Corey Sanders.
Hey, man, that's tough. I appreciate that. I appreciate, like I said, like I told you off camera, and like when I, you know what I'm saying, been on Instagram with you, like, bro, like everything y'all been doing, you know what I'm saying, I'm messing with it because, like I said, like I'm in that space, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's relatable, and you know what I'm saying? I love anything I can relate to. I appreciate it. I'm listening like extra hard, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate, you know, the opportunity to even come on here with you.
Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you coming on because this is like, it's cool. The podcast has generated so many like full circle moments for me.
Right.
Like I've always been someone that I never liked the hype. Okay. So like, we were just saying our class of 2015, right? Like top dudes in that class, Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, right? Donovan Mitchell. Like there's some dogs in that class.
Dwayne Bacon shot.
Yeah,
bro.
of course, big. Yeah. But when I started like, you know, I mean, I was in school. We're in library.
Right.
I ain't doing homework. I'm on Hoop Mixtape, Home Team Hoops,
sure.
Ball is Life. That's all I'm doing. You know?
For sure.
And yeah, bro, when I came across you and Bake and Blakeney and then the Home Team Hoop series, bro, I was like, that's all I watched. And it was like cool for me to like put you on to my boys that like didn't hear about you yet. Cause like, it was kind of like, you weren't like mainstream yet as like those, you know, top 10 guys in the class.
Right. Nah, bro. Like, and I was just talking about this the other day with the boys. Cause I posted on Instagram the other day, like just my introduction of the highlight tape. And bro, like when it's like, it brings back so many memories. And like even one of my homeboys that don't even play basketball, he was like, bro, I just remember that time. Like that time, 2013 to 15, like all that was just like, it was just amazing, bro. Like it was like nothing but great times because like our class is so loaded, bro.
I know.
It was like I went through, you know, any type of emotion you could. Like it was like a roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? Like to wake up and your mixtape's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you like pioneered that. Mm-hmm. Like you were the first one to really have like the document series, you know, like where it wasn't just a Ball is Life or Hoop Mixtape. Like they were at the crib with you. It was your workouts in the gym. It was everything.
Shout out to the home team. Shout out to Ryan for that.
Yeah, man. That was literally, I would say you were like the first one that really blew up. And then you kind of paved the way because then they started doing that with a lot of other guys. And yeah, it's just cool. Like full circle. I run into you in Tampa.
And yeah, that's
and
crazy.
Now we're here, bro.
Yeah.
I want to get into it a little bit of just, I guess your story. Let's start in high school and just like, what was basketball to you? Was it an escape? Was it a way out? Was it just fun? What was basketball? Who put a basketball in your hands? And like, how did you become like Corey Sanders that we know today?
Yeah, basketball was all that and more for me. I mean, like just coming up, I mean, I guess I just got into it. Like my grandmother got me into it. YMCA, I started out playing at the YMCA. I moved up 2 divisions because I was, you know, better than the kids in my age. So I moved up, played with the older kids. Then I, just found that passion and love for it. And my grandma seen it early, so she just kept me going. You know what I'm saying? She just kept the ball in my hand. I was talented. I just was naturally talented. Right. You know, like we didn't have trainers and stuff how we do now. You know, like the kids these days are blessed. You know, like you can go in the gym and really pay somebody to train you and teach you some good stuff. But we didn't have that. So, we're just watching, YouTube and stuff like that, bro. So I just fell in love with probably not even YouTube, just regular basketball stuff. But I just fell in love with, the game at that time. And I just remember that feeling of playing basketball and like how I would feel free. And, anything that was going on at home, I could break away from that between those lines. When I lace those sneakers up, I'm watching Like Mike. Like Mike was a big influence. You know what I'm saying? Watching Bow Wow and Like Mike. Like, I want to be like Mike. I want to braids and cornrows. You know what I'm saying? I want to dunk, things like that. Space Jam, so all those type of things like, feed into that want to, be a basketball player. So, that's always the dream growing up, bro. And I just, roll with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's great. I mean, like, I agree with what you said with the resources that the kids have now. But I also think it's like a detriment. And I think like we were some of the last generation that still like went and played at the park.
Right.
And played against the old heads.
Right.
That like, they weren't hoopers, but they fouled the shit out of you.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give you shit.
Yeah.
You'd have to be nice to get picked up, right? And like that taught us this resilience, you know, and like that's how I grew up. Like I grew up playing at the park.
So okay, let me ask you a question. When did you know, because like you just said, getting picked up by the older guys, because I know that feeling. When was that moment for you when you got picked up by the older guys, and how did that feel?
Dude, I remember I never forget it. I was in like 7th grade. I was 12, 13 years old. And I went to the park 3 nights in a row, and I never got picked up.
Right.
I would just shoot around on the side.
Yeah.
And finally, they only had 9. They were like, yo, come on.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to prove myself.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I touch the ball, I'm shooting this shit.
Got to
shoot it. And I hit that shit.
All right.
And then they were like, okay, got the ball again, hit another one. And then I made like a nice play, and they were like, oh, he could play.
Right.
So that instilled like into my future of like, you know, like in high school and then college and then workouts for college and stuff like that. I just know like my first impression, I have to shoot it.
And that shot could have made or break you too.
Of course.
Like for real. You know what I'm saying? But you had the guts to take it. You made it, and then once they see that you can play, like that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Because I remember the same thing, bro. Like where I'm from, we play at Kelly Rec. We used to play at Kelly Rec. So like around the same age, I think, 13, 12. Like I was playing in middle school. I was playing with the Lakeland Fire. So the guys kind of knew me, and I got that chance to play. And that feeling like you can't mess up. You know what I'm saying? It's really like that crunch time. Like, okay, I'm out here with the big guys, because this is the side of the court the big guys play on, and then we call the other side the G League. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go play 3s or 4s. You know what I'm saying? This don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? And like that gratitude and that satisfaction of like, okay, like I'm finally out here. Like that does carry a long way, and like it pushes you further, and it like gives you that confidence to, okay, I'm out here, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with the big boys now. Yeah. And I'm holding my own. So like,
Yeah, it's and that's why I think today, like those kids don't have those moments, and they fall too in love. Like there's too many drill players. Right. You can do all this shit when no one's guarding you, and this guy's telling you what moves to do, but you don't even know when to do it. Right? Like at the park, it's reaction. So you're just trying shit. You're doing, like you're working on your game. You're working on your game by yourself, but then you have somewhere to go do it. Yeah. So these kids, they pay these trainers thousands of dollars to, do stuff with cones and all these dumb, but like they don't know how to play basketball.
Yeah. And some of it don't even translate for them. You know what I'm saying?
Most of it doesn't. Yeah.
I get in with my people, and like we just do things that we want to do, things that translate. You know what I'm saying? And I still, to this day, like when I'm on my basketball stuff, like I'm working on footwork mostly, because that's the stuff that we didn't work on. We didn't work on pivots and, the Kobe up and unders and the Rondo, you stopping, we wasn't working on that stuff. So like, that's the part where I'm like, if they're doing the right thing, like they're getting benefited like on that part. But like, it's always the videos where the cones on the heads and you just crazy stuff. So,
because
it gets wild.
Yeah, because there's too much of a, like, I think there's a select few of like trainers that are really good. Right. And then there's a lot that are in it just for the money. And it's like, kind of like, I'm going to like get a videographer and train to like boost my business. But are you actually teaching the kid basketball how to play the right way?
I got a question for you as well. So, because this kind of came up, what would you say is like the right price? What would you pay if you had a son? What would you pay somebody a weekly fee to train your son 3 days out of the week? What would you, a day, a couple hours, what would you say that fee should be? 2 hour workout with this trainer, your son's 10 years old.
Yeah, I think, one, I think it depends on the trainer. Two, I think it depends on how serious my kid is about basketball. True. If he's asking me, Dad, can I go to training today? I'll pay whatever. Right? Okay. But if I'm like, yo, we got to go to training, and he's like on the video game, like, no, I got to finish this. He doesn't want to be in it. So then you let him find it. Cause I like once I stopped playing college, I trained, I started training business and bro, I would charge $30 a workout. Right. Okay. But I would only work with kids that loved it. Right. Like I had one kid, he played at Oak Hill, and dude, we're at 6 a.m. We're at 7 p.m. and then I'm taking him to like a college run. He was in high school at 10 p.m.
And he wanted that.
And he wanted it. Okay. I didn't even feel right charging him. Yeah. But like kids like that, I don't, if the kid loves it, man, and you have the means to do it, fund it, man. It's no price for that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get into 2015, you bounced around a couple schools.
7 high schools.
Crazy. And then you end up at West Oaks.
West Oaks Academy, yeah.
Yeah. And that was kind of, I would say that junior year into your senior years where you really, your stock kind of elevated, where you were pretty, like, everyone knew you were a 4-star recruit, you're top, 75, 60 in the class. Yeah. And, you're at with all the top 10 guys and you're putting on a show. Mm-hmm. Like, what is that like? And then how did the internet and the home team hoops and the YouTube fame kind of affect your life?
Right. So I guess, like, just that whole junior year to senior year. Well, first, the 7 schools was just like it, and like I say, like, if the people that know the people that don't, bro. Like, it just kind of, all of it was really basketball related, bro. Yeah. Like, it started off, and I did that in 2 years, you know what I'm saying? But all the places that I was going, like, something was off with the basketball, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason I left. I went to IMG. That was really on some, like, I wanted to still be a kid. You go to IMG, that's like a college, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like dormitories and can't leave out the gates, it's like, and I didn't want that for me, you know what I'm saying, at that time, but yeah, so that whole junior to senior year was just like was a float for me, bro, because like you said, like, I just felt like I was everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I was at all the big time camps, I was with all the guys, you know what I'm saying, and I'm doing me, so I'm holding my own, I'm making a name for myself, and I'm having the most fun with it. I had the most fun with it. Like, out of anybody that did it, I had the most fun with it, bro. And I don't know, like, what made me, like, even, like, do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know. Like, but I think it was just, like, to show everybody, like, where I'm from and, like, the people that I was around that, bro, like, we can do this too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we heard about it because it's guys that came up before us, you know what I'm saying? That's good from where we're from. But, like, we never seen it. We were so young, we never seen it. Yeah. And so, like, this is a different era, you know what I'm saying? This is, like, now you got cameras on you, and I'm acting like I'm at my backyard, but only thing is now there's a camera there. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this. This is regular to my people. Like, this is regular to everybody that knows me. The only thing that's different is there's a camera that's recording it now. You know what I'm saying? And that just, I guess my, the way that I portrayed, like, such a real image, like who I was, that, like, I guess that's why I think that's why it took off the way it did. I didn't back away from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I really put my life out there at an early age, bro. At 15, 16, I'm putting my life out there. My grandma, like, my kids, bro, like, family members, you know what I'm saying? Friends, like, I'm really putting everybody around me in a vulnerable spot. My barber who cuts my hair, like, I'm on live the other day and she's cutting my hair and they're like, oh, that's Kira from your home team video 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, bro. And it never changed me. And, like, everybody loves that about, and I love that about me. Like, all the stuff that, I was able to achieve or whatever I did, the numbers, whatever, I never changed. And, like, part of that killed me too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some things that I would have changed. Maybe, like, my situation's a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I was so real and I was so, like, intact with myself and, like, didn't really care what nobody else said, that I forgot that it's really a game out here. It's really other people that's watching you and, like, just making an assumption on you, not knowing your full story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, that kind of, that realness and that authenticity. That's always been authenticity. It always held me back in a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was too real. Like, I was too authentic. I just, like, and didn't, like I said, mind that it's other people that's out there looking at what I'm doing and, like, okay, like, we're gonna, tone it down a little. Yeah. That's what I wanted to ask you. Like, if you now being, were you 28 now? Yeah. 28.
Yeah, me too. So it's like, would you have changed? Like, if you could go speak to, 16, 17-year-old Corey, would you tell him? Because, or do you wish you had someone around maybe telling you, like, hey, because, you came up with Bake, right? And he's like very reserved.
Yes.
He's not flat. Like you guys were complete opposites.
Completely opposite, bro.
And-
like complete opposites.
You know, and now he obviously he went on to like go into the league and it's different. I mean, like if you know basketball, I mean, dude, he's 6'5", 6'6",
Yeah.
shooting guard,
But
shoot the
bro,
shit out of
but
it.
no, like we're not gonna skate past that. Like Bake was an entirely different person than me, bro.
Right.
Like, and that played a part into why Dwayne Bacon went on to be, you know, play in the NBA, be that All-American, McDonald's, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That plays a part. And that's why I don't want people to glance over that. Like that really
Right. That's
plays
fair.
a
Yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was like that. Okay, I know I need to follow these steps. I know I need to do it this way to get where I want to go. I was Iverson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it my way. Like you like it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And people was liking it. So that's the part that when
Right.
people like it and people let you, you know, I wasn't out here killing nobody. I wasn't doing no wrong, bro. I was just doing things wrong in people's eye. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, in the business,
In
in
the
the
business,
political.
yeah.
Of course.
But now, like we see, everybody can do what I was doing back then. You know
Of course. But that's, you know, and I mean, that's why I said, like, you're like a pioneer of a lot of this shit. And, you know, I know you know that, and all the people that came up in our class, like, everyone knows Corey Sanders.
Right.
You know, everyone, like, you were so, like, polarizing to the basketball world because we haven't seen a high school dude like this
Right.
who will dunk on you and then look in the camera and show
Right.
Lakeland
You know what I'm
and then just be himself.
Right.
But I think like now, yes, that may have affected you, right, for the trajectory of your basketball career, and you know, and that's one conversation. But like, I always just like to take positives out
Yeah,
of
for
everything.
sure,
I
for
have
sure.
to, just because I lost my mom when I was 12.
Okay.
And I just know how like bad shit can get,
Right,
or how
right.
bad situations can be,
Right.
like watching that happen. So it's like I always just try to pull something out of it, you know, like if that didn't happen to me, we wouldn't be sitting here today.
And bro, I tell people all the time, they always ask me like, dang, bro, like, do you wish things played out differently? And I don't, bro. Like, I don't look back at what happened at my situation and be like, man, bro, like, if I would have, I know, like, looking back, I know if I would have did it differently now, like, it would have, okay. But, like, I don't look back like, man, I wish I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, because, like, my life is my life and I love my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate my struggles. I appreciate the times I was up. I appreciate the times I'm down. You know what I'm saying? And, like, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Life is about challenges and obstacles, bro. So, like,
Yeah, and you don't even, you know, you don't even realize the impact or like the legacy or how many lives you changed by you just being you.
Right.
Like, think about this. Like, dude, I'm at the time, I don't know, a 5'10", 120-pound white kid from Long Island,
Right.
watching your shit till 2 a.m, like not like antsy to wake up in the morning to work out because I know you're in my class, and I'm
Right.
like, I'm not where he's at, so like I need to work 10 times harder, you know? And that's just me. Think about
Right.
how many kids around the world and around the
sure.
country, by you being you and being so authentic and like showing, like you played basketball and made it look fun. It didn't seem like a business. Like it looked like you were just at the park, but there was just refs and uniforms,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And like, for the kids that didn't grow up with the, you know, the structure with the trainer and the AAU and the travel and all, like, bro, I grew up, I taught myself how to play with my older friends at the
Right,
park.
right.
That's where like I resonated. But like,
Right.
but think about the reach. It hit me in Long Island, New York, some random kid across the
Right.
world.
That's crazy.
That changes, you know, it made me fall in love with basketball more, like seeing that. So it's just like, that's what I'm saying. There's so many positives that you can take.
For
And like, I'm
sure,
glad
bro.
that you wouldn't want to do it any other way.
For sure. Nah, bro. Cause like it just like, cause exactly what you're saying, people say all the time, bro. And it's like I understand it, you know what I'm saying? And I am to people what other people are to me. You know, like Casey Hill was the one I was looking up to before me. Shout out to Casey. Like Casey's my boy. Like, bro, like me and Bate used to, you know what I'm saying? Casey, Akil Carr, you know what I'm saying? So it was guys before me that was doing it, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was the way that I did it that just changed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching these guys and trying to go do what they're doing. You know what I'm
Trey
saying?
Jefferson.
Oh, Trey Jefferson. He's so real, man.
Yeah.
Trey's so real. I was at the top 100 one time with Trey in Virginia, bro. I think he's from out that way or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Milwaukee.
He is from Milwaukee, yes.
Okay, so, man, you know, at the top 100 camp, bro, you got to stay, like, in the gym all day, bro, and you're
Yeah.
doing like seminars, you're doing all type. It's not just basketball, bro. You're doing all type of stuff, bro. Like, and he left. Like my boy left. Like I think like the second day, like after we got done hooping, he was like, bro, I'm not doing this no more. He left. Like, and that's when I knew. I was like, oh yeah, he's cut from. He's one of them. Like he want to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of like that held him back too. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like,
course.
but shout out to Trey.
He was different. Yeah, him, Akil. Yeah, a lot of those guys, man. It's it does. Part of it like does bother me a little bit that I'm just like, damn, I wish some of these guys had like a little more guidance because they were so fucking talented. Like so many, like just think, I mean, bro, you could name probably 10, 20 people that you know belong in the NBA that just didn't play their cards, didn't get the opportunity.
You know, but I think about that, bro, and I'm like, cause I would be sitting here lying and be like I didn't have no guidance, bro. Like I had, you know what I'm saying? Like I had my godmom, you know what I'm saying, my grandmother, like they was, you know what I'm saying? And I had a village around me, of course. But it's like when you don't have like that dominant male figure, you know what I'm saying? That like I think that's what it is. That dominant male figure that really like will check you and like, you know, put you in your place. And like I think it's also once you get to that place where you're the one that has the letters coming in your house, you're the one that your name is, you know what I'm saying? Like the colleges, once, I don't know, but I kind of feel like once the kid starts to like be the one that you can see is transitioning to like, it kind of, everything kind of settles down, you know, like you can do this more, you get more leeway.
You become the man of the house.
More, you know? So like, I don't really like, I would hate to really, and I think that kind of happens a lot, bro. Yeah. Like I don't really think it'd be like the guidance, bro. Some people, yeah, it might be the guy, but I really think like things start to change, bro, and like you see what you can get away with, bro, and like it might not be, like I said, you might not be killing nobody, you might not be, but it's the little things that matter, bro. Like the discipline, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's more so what I meant. Like the guidance, like that mentorship role, you know, like, you know, you see these guys that have that coach that kind of is still with them, even if they're in the league or in college, they're always on the phone with them, right? There's like a safe space that they know that, because it's hard to differentiate who has your best interest also, because there's a lot of people that see a talented kid and they try to like use them to.
And how do you tell a top recruit, bro, you're tripping? For real.
It's hard.
And you never did it. Like, and he's looking at you like,
right,
I'm tripping. Like, you know, like I'm tripping. How I'm tripping. Like they're calling me, you know what I'm saying? How do you really have that conversation? You know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
It's tough. And some people don't want to have that conversation.
No. Yeah, it's man, it's tough. Yeah. Yeah, because I've had so many teammates where I'm like, dude, like you should be getting paid to play basketball. Bro. And you're working a regular job right now.
Bro, and life comes at you fast, bro. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, this sport is unforgiving.
Man, and it's so many people that want to do it, bro. You know, the market might mess up because the guys coming out of college, they'll take whatever, you know. So like, and they're gonna take them fresh legs. Oh, you don't want to take this 6,000. Okay, he'll take 4,000.
Yep. Yeah, it's what have you done for me lately? And what's the best price? And it's a business, you know. I think the younger you can realize that the basketball world is a business, the better you will be.
You have to. And that's what I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Then like that, this was all like it's a business.
Yeah.
And they're watching they're watching now. Like at 14, they're watching.
Oh yeah.
Because they know who's coming up. Like especially in this era, bro. With the internet.
I mean, think about how marketable you would have been if the NIL era was now coming up,
bro.
I mean, you would have made millions of dollars in college,
right? You know,
I mean, in high school into college, you would have been a millionaire and going into your freshman year,
right? And a lot of things that you know you don't got to do no more. You know what I'm saying? Like stability is stability, bro. Like that's what we're shooting for, right? Financial stability, like love, peace, you know, happiness. But financial stability has a lot to do with that. So
yeah. I want to go to your decision to going to Rutgers. You're obviously, I mean, what was your top 5?
My top 5, I would say, was UNLV, Xavier, Rutgers, UCF. That was probably like really like who was on
The main
me
four?
hard. Yeah, cause like bro, I committed going into my senior year. So I played my whole senior year committed to Rutgers.
You had already locked in.
I already locked in. You know what I'm saying? And I had like, you know, a lot of colleges on me, but I think I committed to UCF first. They had too many guards going there, and then I went to Rutgers. I got real good. I got good in with the recruiting coach that he became like one of those mentors to me, like a father. Shout out to Shoes Shoes Vitrone was at Rutgers. He's from New York. They from out there.
Is
he? Yeah. My boy Vinny. He from you probably know my
Vinny
Vitrone. He's
yes.
from,
Yes.
Long Island,
yes.
man.
He puts a team in the league, in the summer league that I used to play in, Crunch Time.
Right.
Yeah. Vinny would put a team in.
So my boy, that's his dad is my the one that recruited me at Rutgers.
Okay.
So, you know, like, and he became like that became my brother. He became that mentor for me, you know. So that was kind of like what played into that decision. When you find somebody that you meet, bro, that you know that has your best interest.
Yeah.
And then going into the Big Ten, bro, like I'm going into the Big Ten. Miles Mack had just left. I'm a freshman. I get to do what I want. You know, the keys are in my hand. I'm in the biggest market in the world. New Jersey, New York's right here.
Yep.
You know, like, so a lot of things played into my favor. Eddie Jordan was the head coach.
Yes.
He was an NBA guy. So I'm coming in to pop. You know, I want to come in. I want to be that guy, like, to change something, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I want to come. Everybody was going to Kentucky. Everybody, you know, like, and that was great. You know, that they had the power to do that. Like, you know, they were Kentucky guys. Like, shout out to them guys.
Right.
But I just kind of wanted to do something different, bro, and like just make my own way. And I think I kind of like, you know, did that.
You did, yeah. Because that was a shock, you know, like, because Rutgers wasn't what it is now. And for you to go there and be that guy, like, you were one of the first people, I think, that could have went to more of like a blue chip school talent wise, but you were like, I'm going to be a big dog somewhere else and maybe like turn a program around. A lot of guys weren't doing that back then, right? They would go to the Kentucky, the Duke, the Virginia, the UCLA, right? Yeah. And then you get there and, I mean, this is Big Ten. We're talking Michigan, Michigan State, Purdue, Indiana, Wisconsin. Every night. You're playing, you know, the best of the best.
Every night.
And then you average 16 as a freshman. What was that like going into from all this internet, YouTube fame, right? How was that transition into college? Because I'm sure there was like a lot of guys, I mean, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, like that you're playing against, right? That maybe didn't have the notoriety as you. So they're like, maybe they went like even harder on you, or they would try to prove something, or maybe even dudes on your team.
So that started in high school. So you know, once I became who I became, the little name I had or whatever, I had the target on me. So that kind of like played into the theatrics on the court as well, because all right, you know the camera's here, right? I'm chilling, but you want to try to pipe up on me on my camera.
Right, to try to make a moment.
Yeah. Okay. So now I gotta like, I'm better than you, and then I know how to do the show better than you as well.
Right.
I'm doing backflips on the court, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, we can like this how far I'm taking it, because it's like, bro, I'm gonna back it up with my play, and then I know how to put the show on for real. So like that kind of would feed into it as well. But that freshman year, like just going in, bro, like I knew that. First of all, coming where I'm from, bro, like I said, it's a lot. Where you from influences a lot, bro. Like, so coming where I'm from, I know that it's been guys before me. Like basketball from where we're from is like it's a big deal, you know what I mean? And you get compared to the guys before you and after, you know what I'm saying? It happens, bro. So like, I know it's guys that done went off and did their thing, bro. But like, I know that I want to go be one of the ones for real, you know what I'm saying? And I know that now, since I got this YouTube you know, fame or whatever you call it, that the eyes are on me, bro. So like I chose this decision to go to Rutgers. Like now everybody's like, you going to Rutgers? Like, yo, I gotta go kill. You know what I'm saying? So like my thing was to come in and just deliver off real. I want to come in and play as a freshman. Now I gotta go show Eddie Jordan why I want to come in and play as a freshman. Yeah. I want to show like that I'm one of them top guys, bro, like in my class. So yeah. I think I went in there, bro, just like with that head and that mindset of, bro, like kill. Like, You know, my boys at Florida State, I know he's about to kill. He's a McDonald's All-American. Like, and you got to understand, our class was so loaded, bro. Like, to go to college, bro, was like, ugh. Then to get to go play basketball in college was like, for free. It's like, So, like, everything is just giving you that motive, bro, to just go crazy.
I know.
Like,
yeah, there was one guy we forgot that I also looked up, Briscoe.
Oh, Briscoe.
Because he was a guy that I wish didn't go to Kentucky.
People say that, you know, they said that he was supposed to come to Rutgers. I want to talk to Briscoe. I heard that he was.
That was like, bro, me as just a basketball fan, I was like, bro, imagine Briscoe and Corey in the same backcourt.
Been crazy.
Imagine in Rutgers, he's a Jersey dude, you know? Can you imagine that? That's what I wanted him to
Briscoe
go to Rutgers.
Briscoe actually came and picked me up. He can fact check this. Briscoe came and picked me up, bro, on my visit at Rutgers, bro. I only went and visited Rutgers one time and I committed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Briscoe came and picked me up and we went and chilled, you know what I'm saying, and did our thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I wanted
Briscoe,
him to go there.
bro. Briscoe was the top point guard in our class. So, you know, I'm watching like, man, like, that's him. Briscoe is him, bro. Like, I still, to this day, I tell Briscoe's still him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of them ones.
Yeah, he was one of the, I mean, I never had to guard him, but I could only imagine he was one of the.
I guarded him a couple of times, you know, like, we had our moments, you know. I got him, he got me, like, but that's what you live for, bro. Like, to go against the number one point guard in your class, bro. Like, anybody that gets that number one tag, like, to play against him is like, all right, like.
Yeah, it's your time to show what you work.
And it just feels good, you know what I'm saying, to be like, I played against the number one point guard.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah. I wanted him Rutgers or Seton Hall.
Right.
I feel like Seton Hall would have been cool, too.
Yeah. You know, and Miles, Miles.
Miles Powell?
Powell. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, you know, they real cool, and he went there and killed.
Yeah. Whitehead was there before that.
Right. Crazy story about that, bro. You know, we had a rivalry game every year. So they beat us every year up to my junior year, bro. And Angel Delgado was there. And Angel said he would never lose to Rutgers as long as he was at Seton Hall. Whiteboard material. Okay. You know what I did my junior year? Put them boys off.
Yeah.
Can't go out like that 3 years in a row. And they were squatted, bro. Angel, Isaiah, Desi,
Kadeem Carrington.
Come on, bro.
Crazy.
Come on, they was
went
nice.
on a run that year, right?
They was nice. They was nice.
Yeah, that team. Yeah, that Seton Hall team was different.
And Miles wasn't even playing like that then.
No,
bro.
he was like a freshman. Right?
He wasn't doing nothing for real. Like,
Yeah, it was cool. Cool time for basketball, bro, man. Like just coming up, because I watched a lot of those guys, you know, at the parks in New York. I played in every Dykeman, Rucker, Gersh. You know, I played in everything. So like, I would go maybe when I was in high school, you know, because they were a little older than me.
You played at Dykeman?
Yeah.
How was that environment for you,
bro? So I'm pissed because I got a call one time. I was playing in some league like in the Bronx, and this ref would send players to see Will he was the coach of St. Raymond's, where Isaiah Washington went and all those guys, Sid Wilson, Kaheem.
Man.
So I got plugged with this dude, C. Will, and he calls me, bro, I'm working like a lifeguard job at a pool in the summer. And I get a call like, yo, I need you tonight, Dykeman. If we win, I'll give you some money. I'm like, all right. And I'm like kind of, because I'm a post-grad player at this time. So I'm like 19.
Right.
And it's high school.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like ringing. It starts raining. So they move it to indoors. That's why I'm pissed, because I didn't get to play at Dykeman.
Oh, man.
I played indoors, and I had 21, and Cha-Ching called me. My nickname was Soy Milk.
Nah.
Mad funny.
Don't and you got to rock with that, too. I'm rocking with that.
Yeah, I was
Cha-Ching
cool.
give it to me. I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, I was like, that works. And overtime was there, and I had to play. My go-to move was like this in triple threat. It was like this cross step, and like as soon as my foot would hit, I would go, and I'd hit the dude with it one time, and then the second time he went, and I spun off of him, and then just laid the big, and overtime posted and went viral. But like that was the one time I posted. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. That was the one time I played in Dykeman, but I wish I got to play at the park.
I played in Dykeman a couple times, man. Dykeman's kind of nerve-wracking, bro, because you know they're gonna go at you, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And Dykeman's kind of like a different type of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gritty. It's New York basketball, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like so, like it's I gotta kind of adjust when I go out there, bro. Like I've had some good games at Dykeman. I've had some like whatever game. Like it didn't even matter. I was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but I love playing there because the environment and like it's just the history.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where like you could like really see what you're made of. Like
For
if you could
sure.
thrive in those environments,
Yeah.
then you can play.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Are
it's
you-
tougher to play. I mean, I don't know. I've also never done this, but I feel like it would be tougher to play in like a Dykeman on like a crazy night than, you know, maybe at 30,000, you know,
bro.
at Indiana or something like that.
Zaza pack and
People on the court can't even shoot a
Yeah.
corner three.
man, they serving the food on the sidelines, and man, you getting distracted by so much. You got the pretty girls, you got they gambling on the games, they like, all type.
Carmelo
man.
sitting right
yeah,
there.
bro. Like they got the runway, bro. It's nothing like Dykeman, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing like that.
Yeah, jumping back into Rutgers, do you wish you would have left after your freshman year and declared?
No, because like obviously I had people like doing their research and seeing like what was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people say that all the time, like, bro, you should have left after your freshman year. But bro, I had an NBA coach. Like,
Right.
he was in those, you know what I'm saying? Like he was talking to them people already, bro. Like my like little situations was like my situations was already messing me up from before. You know what I'm saying? So like then I got suspended as a freshman, bro, 4 games. So it's like that wouldn't have went well for me. I would have either went undrafted or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I would have went undrafted, bro. Like, I don't know. I wish I would have did that? No, because like I said, like I had people around me telling me that, like, bro, like, you know, it's not looking too well type.
Right. And because
So-
at that time, could you, if you declared, could you undeclare?
I don't know.
Did they change?
I
know they
changed it
later.
the
They might have
next
changed
year,
that later.
'cause-
So it's like once you declared, you were done,
Yeah,
and
know
then you
what I'm
lost your
saying?
eligibility.
Right. But the next year you was able to try and come back.
And then test the waters,
Right.
and then do some workouts, and be like, I'm probably not going to get drafted. I'm going to go back to college.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did that next year.
Yes.
But yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't know. I know because, like I said, I had people around me that was trying to check and gauge the temperature, and it wasn't looking like that was like the best decision for me to make.
Yeah.
So
And then I'm sure, we all have like aspirations as like a high school kid, like NBA is the dream,
Right.
And I'm sure in high school it was like NBA or nothing, right? It was like, I'm going to the league. Was there a point in college where as you matured and got a little older and you really got to see things for the business aspect, the politics, the everything, and then maybe even just like maybe the way that I played the game was so polarizing, it maybe it is affecting my stock a little bit. Was there ever a moment in college where like basketball stopped being fun?
I don't think it ever stopped being fun for me because I was having my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it wasn't, I don't know, bro. Like, that's kind of tough. Cause I've had times where I walked into my coach's office and cried, bro.
Yeah.
But it was because of the weight and stuff and the pressure that was on me. But when I was out, yeah, bro. Yeah. No, I can't say yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, it did. There was a time there, bro. Like I said, I walked into my coach's office and I cried, bro. Like it was so heavy on me at that time, bro. Like with everything that goes on in your life, and then like you on a team where you're not doing as hot as you should be, and everybody's like the eyes are on you. Yeah, bro. It was a time in there I was like, man, like basketball is not fun, and maybe that played into my decision of leaving my third year, instead
junior
of
year.
going back.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because a lot of people, fans and just casual watchers of the game, like they treat athletes or they look at athletes as just athletes. They forget they're regular people that have regular lives and have personal things and have all these things. And it's just like, if you don't perform or if you're not doing this, it's like they hate you. And as soon as you make the big shot, they love you, and like they forget that like you're still a human, and you can just see like when you were in high school, like, dude, it was it just seemed all fun. I mean, dude, you were like, like everything, right? But, then you get to like
when you
life.
move up on the ranks, yeah, and like it just becomes high school is high school, you know, college is college. Like now everybody's watching, you're on TVs, you know what I'm saying? You're like doing autograph signings, you're doing all this stuff. So you start seeing the business side of it. And like you understand, like, okay, now like what I do right here really, really matters. Like to get to that next level. And, you know, like you said, that NBA dream is always that first dream. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the dream. But then you realize when you get there, like, man, like it's gonna be tougher than you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say it's a 1%, bro. It's like it's really a hard thing to do. So for me, like I always thought I was going to the NBA, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to the NBA. Like you couldn't tell me different.
Yeah.
But once I got to college and I started like seeing the business side of it and started realizing like the small choices that I made as I'm coming along, I kind of like, you get that inkling, bro. Like you kind of get that feeling like, this might not go favorable for me. You know what I'm saying? This might not go in my direction. So like, I don't know. It kind of like, I was getting that feeling, bro. Like kind of like around sophomore to junior year, like, you know, like this situation might not work out how you wanted to in the end, you know what I'm saying? But still go out there and do what you can, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing and have fun. And that's what I hung my hat on, was the having fun part of it. You know what I'm saying? So when that gets taken away, when you don't have fun with it as well, then that's when you're like, oh man, like this is just.
Yeah, life hits you, man. And did it ever affect you just seeing Bake go to the league and have that, and like how you guys kind of came up together and he was like your right-hand man.
Right.
Because like that almost like, just as a fan, like watching when I remember when you declared for the draft that last year, Bake was in the league at the time already. And it was just like, because you were on some mock drafts, I think, like later in the second round. You definitely were. And then like when you didn't get drafted, I was just like, damn, like, because it was like everyone that watched you during that era wanted to see you and Bake play in the league together.
Right.
Did that affect you? Like seeing hit, not that you were like jealous or hating, of course not, but just like, just being real, like, damn, like I came up with like, he's in the league, like I should be there too.
So like, so he went out his sophomore year and I was there. Like we was in the 40-40 in New York, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I enjoyed, like I got to experience that whole experience with him, bro. So like that just put that, first of all, like it just put that motor in my back, and it put that like, that certainty that I can do it. It's possible, because I just watched somebody I grew up with did everything you can imagine. Like, you know, my brother, I just watched him do it, and I seen him put the work in to do it. So it's possible. I know I can do it, and I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like, it never like, I don't know. Every time I look at him, like I tell him, like he's a role model. You know, like to me, he's a role model to me, because it showed that, bro, once you put that work in, and I seen all the route that he took to get there. You know what I'm saying? I seen the dedication, I seen the work, I seen the progress to do that. It just like, it gave me, you know, like I said, just that engine in my back to do it. And like, I guess the question you're like trying to ask is like, seeing him there and me not there, how did that feel?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like I never like, I don't know. I guess I never really got to sit there and think about it for real, because I was always enjoying what he was doing, bro. Right. Like, so like the times where I was still playing basketball too. So like I'm in college when he went into the league, and then when you know he's still doing his thing, I'm still playing professionally. And you understand that everybody don't make it to the league, bro. So like I'm not like, I'm living my dream through him. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying to Charlotte, I'm going to the games. You know what I'm saying? He's in Orlando, I'm going to the games. So like, it was never a time for me to be like, dang, like I wish, like, of course, like I wish we did it together. I wish like we got to be, but like, nah, bro, I don't get to think of that, because I was so happy for him doing it, and I'm living like through him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, with his dreams. So it was like kind of like I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
that's important, man, because I think it's hard. You know, that is a hard, and I think that's just like, it's like a maturity thing, and it's just being like a good person. Like if that's genuinely your brother and he's having success, right, you need, like, you should be even like more happy for him than he is for himself.
Exactly.
Because you know, we've all had those types of people that people want you to do better, but never better than them.
And even like when he was down, like when he gets down on himself, like in those times when, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't playing as well as he wanted to, or like wasn't getting the time that he did, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, bro, like I just want to play. And I'm like, bro, I get that. But like, bro, don't forget that you did something that a lot of people want to do. Like mostly every people in the world, like all athletes that touch a basketball, they wanted to do something that you did, bro. So like, don't you forget that. Don't let it take your happiness away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made it, bro. You did. I understand that you want to, but bro, like, you did something that a lot of people didn't get to do. So don't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just always try to instill, like, and just repeat that message to him, like when, you know, that was the situation. Even still now, bro, I tell him the same thing. Like, you in Dubai, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's tough, bro. But like, you know, you doing what you doing. People called you out there and paid you that money for that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, dude. It's I saw Steve Harvey say the other day, he was on the Pivot. He was like talking about his dad, and he was like a man, you know, a man's father is the only man in the world that ever wants him to be better than him. And that was just like crazy, because it's hard when we're in this, you know, because I did it on a micro level, right? Like I had a bunch of friends that went Division I, mid-major, some high, some low, you know, and like I'm playing with them, and I'm like, dude, I'd be killing these guys, you know, or I can play just with them. I can go to open runs.
And
like
they know that.
Yeah, they know that. Like Tobias is in Long Island, Danny Green's in Long Island. I would go to those runs, bro. I could play. I could play at that speed, but I wasn't getting the opportunity. So like I had to like always tell myself, like, dude, like you dream to be in this position. Like you should have never even played college basketball with the cards you were dealt.
You already defied the odds, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And like, so did you, you know what I'm saying? Just like think about it, your whole, you know, everything from high school to, you know, your childhood to where you are, like, dude, like think about those moments, like you're playing in the Big Ten on the biggest stage, you know?
It's
and
like,
it's
really,
like,
bro, like, so it's like, how can I really complain, bro? When I did like things that people wish they did and had all these opportunities to do more, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, how can I really complain, bro? Like, you know, like I got the memories, I got a lot of stuff to show for it. I got the record books to show for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to college, bro. Like that in itself is a blessing, bro. My people had to spend no money for me to go to college, bro. Like, you know?
Yeah, it's that's why I think like I'm trying to like remove a lot of expectations from my life that like I premeditate on what I think is going to make me happy. Because more often than not, like if you are diligent and you do put the work into something that you want to do and you are talented at it, you will get that thing. But if you put all your happiness into this one thing that has to happen, and when you get it and it doesn't make you happy, that's when like you can kind of like veer off the road, because you're like, well, what is going to make me happy? This was the one thing I told myself. Like, I'm sure as a kid, like you were, like when I play in college, when I'm on the big stage, like I'm going to be happy. Right. And then it's never enough.
So as an athlete, bro, and I'm sure like for you, like you, cause I'm going through this now, like, how was that transition for you from like knowing, okay, like I'm no longer like chasing this no more. I need to focus on real life and like choose a real career path and find me something that's gonna be stable. How was that transition? Like, I'm no longer playing this sport. I'm no longer doing this. Like, I need to like lock in on something that I know is gonna last me forever.
Dude, I got blessed. I mean, I got lucky, you know, because I mean, I have, you know, we all have so many friends that like once the ball stopped bouncing, it was just like regular job, and like they really don't even like their life anymore. Right. And for me, I mean, dude, I got lucky. I mean, long story short, to condense everything, I was playing at Howard College in Texas. So JUCO, Jay Crowder went there. Third day there, I break my wrist. Come back mid-November, microfracture in my knee, out for the season. Played 9 games. I'm a sophomore in JUCO. I ain't getting recruited. I got 9 D1 bounce backs on my team, and I was starting point guard. I'm not getting recruited. Laying in my bed, come across a podcast clip. I never watched podcasts in my life. Hit my boy up, who ended up being my co-host down the road. I'm like, yo, what is this podcast? So I was just like, you know what? I want to start a pod. COVID hit, and I was like, fuck it. I'll try it. And I just started liking it. I was still in college. I ended up going home, played D3 my last 2 years back home. Had fun, had a crazy junior year. It was like top 5 NCAA in every offensive category. But that senior year, basketball, my girl that I was with for 3 years broke up with me. The podcast really didn't do anything yet. I started it, but I mean, dude, I was getting 5 views, you know. Basketball, I mean, I hate it. I quit mid-year. I quit my senior year and then we had a Division I game against Hofstra, and I was like, I'm coming back. I had 20 against Hofstra, which was awesome, dude.
Right.
Like that was that was like my I made it moment for basketball. I was like, yo, if I never played Division I, I just want to play against Division I on ESPN
and go crazy.
And I want to have a game. I played St. Peter's right after they had that crazy run. I had 13-7 on ESPN, and then Hofstra, I had 20 and I hit 6 threes against Hofstra. We got the shit beat out of us. It was a money game.
Doesn't matter. Film was great.
That was like, I was like, yo, I'm good with basketball.
Yeah.
Now I can just transition to the pod. But that's what I'm saying. I got blessed. It kind of just got like handed to me.
Okay.
And then that became my new basketball.
Right.
What? So yeah, I guess how would you? Because I mean, are you still pursuing?
Like this is how sticky like basketball is, right? So what's today? Today is the 12th. So last Sunday I was supposed to go to Mexico, right?
Wow.
My last time playing basketball though was we're in October. I think last time I played was late May, early June, right?
Was that Poland?
Colombia. I played in Mexico. Before that, Mexico ended, I went to Colombia. So, you know, the coach calls me last Saturday. He's like, he's been hitting me up periodically, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Tapped in. He's like, man, like, can I get you out here? Can I get you out here tomorrow? All right, bet. Like, let's do it, bro. Like, you for real? Like, he gets me on the phone call, him and the assistant coach. Like, flight tomorrow, 5:00, you know, like, we talk on the phone. He's like, you know, come in, do what you do. You know, like I know, you led the league in assists last year. Like we know you know how to play with these guys. I played with some of the guys that's on the team already. Let's do it. Go work out Saturday night, you know, like tell my grandma, okay, like, I'm packing my bags. Like I'll leave tomorrow, you know. Get a great workout in, come back home. He's like, all right, like I'm going to have the flight for you in the morning at 11:30 your time, 9:30 our time. I'm like, all right, bet. Wake up, it's 11:30. I don't text yet. So, you know, hit my agent. I'm like, man, like 12:00, bro. Hit him up, see what's going on. This time I'm trying to start a job too. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm trying to transition. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting a new job. I'm supposed to be there Sunday, 8:00. So I done woke up Sunday, didn't go because I'm thinking I'm supposed to leave. 12:30 comes around. He's like, oh, going to a meeting right now with the owner. You know, give me an hour. All right, bet. 2:30 comes around. Flight leaves at 5. I'm like, coach, like I need to go. Like if I, you know. Sorry, bro, I want you, owner don't want you. So now I just lost 2 jobs in a day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I lost the job that I was supposed to start that Sunday because I'm thinking that I'm leaving tomorrow, and then I lose that job. So then it's like, all right, bro, like how many times am I gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, so that's where I'm at with it. It's like, all right, now it's like kind of like messing with my peace, bro. Cause like not only am I stressing about playing basketball, it's like once I'm like about to move on from it, it's like reels me back in and then like you take it away again. So it's like I'm at that point, bro, where it's like, okay, are you really ready to like transition? Like, are you really gonna make that transition? Like, I got 2 kids, you know, like, and I want to raise them. I want to see them play sports. I want to, you know, homework. I want to do all that stuff. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm kind of at that point where it's like, bro, my passport expires on the 26th, bro, of this month. And I don't get no job before then, bro. It's really like, you know, so, and it's just that like having to come to realization with that. It's hard, bro. Like you know, it's because sometimes you want to fight it and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just want to let life, and sometimes you want to be like, no, like, because when I step on that court, I know I got it. When I went and worked out, I'm like, I come home and tell White Mike, I'm like, bro, I got it. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, because I really got it. Like, but God has other plans. It's something out there for me that I just, maybe I'm not knowing about, or I just need to go ahead and just jump into that, bro, and not have that doubt of like, man, something I knew for so long, that's what I need to stick to. And it might be something like you was able to hop into another lane, bro, and create that for yourself. So I guess it's trying to find, and it's for a lot of athletes too, because a lot of guys write me, bro, because I post. Like when I started working my call center job, I'm posting it, bro. Like, yeah, I'm at the call center. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not afraid to show what I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you're afraid to show that you don't play basketball, not everybody's coming to me about, like, don't come to, you see me at the call center, ask me about the call center. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Bro, ask me about the call center. I don't play basketball no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, so I'm going to show that. Like, and I'm going to be real about what's going on in my life, bro. And a lot of guys are writing me like, man, bro, like, I'm making that transition too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think it's hard, like, just trying to, like, to go forward without something that you knew for so long.
Dude, that was really well said. Just because, we identify with this thing forever, like basketball has pretty much been your identity.
It opened every door possible.
Yeah.
Every door possible. Like everything became easier once you do something that you're good at, everything else becomes easier, right? It seems like there's much more opportunity for you because you're so good at one thing, bro. Like you can branch it off, you know what I'm saying? Like because you're just so good at that one thing. Like everybody just wants to have a piece of you because you're good at that one thing.
Right. Yeah. It creates just like endless opportunities for you to open, just be able to open new doors. So like now you have to like bust through a new door and you don't know what's on the other side of it.
Right. Without opportunity for real too. When you go sit in front of these people at a job interview, they don't know I played 8 years overseas. Like they don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't know I did 3 years in college. They don't know that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know who I am. You're a regular guy.
Job applicant.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Interviewee.
And that's hard for some people, bro. I don't know if a lot of guys, like, it's hard. And, bro, like, I just try to be just me, bro. Because I understand the ups and downs. I've seen, like, bro, like, I've seen my grandmother, like, you know what I'm saying? It's my heart, my rock. I've seen her go through so much. And I've seen, like, when she had it, you know what I'm saying? I've seen, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I try to be even killed, bro, because I know, like, situations. And one day, like, you're gonna go through that fire. You got to go through that rain, bro. So, like,
yeah, it's tough too because, one of our recent episodes, we talked a lot about grief, and I think like when people bring up grief, they just think about someone that passed away, right? That's like the standard. You're grieving someone that you lost, right? But there's so many times like in this where you have to like grieve chapters of your life. And yes, you have to like say you decide to fully just hang the shoes up and go to the next chapter of your life. That's just very hard. It's a very difficult decision, especially when you're still capable. Right. I think that's what makes it even harder. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are forced out, but when you have to just like
let it go.
And now you have to grieve that
without reasoning too. Like, especially when it's like without reasoning, like when you don't really know what's going on, when you don't know why you're not really getting that call, like that's kind of, it like eats you like, dang, like, you know, like.
Yeah, because then your mind, you start to overthink, right? And you start to like play back, like, what could I have done this a little differently? Or why doesn't this person like me here? Or what is going on here? Did someone say something about me that's not true, right? Like there's all these things that you can just make up scenarios. And yeah, that letting go, because like you have to like let go of, yes, everything that you've done physically. Then you also have to let go of all the potentials and futures you set on the life that you thought you were going to live that never came to fruition.
Exactly.
And that's even harder than letting go of that. Like you can't go back to get the West Oaks time back or Rutgers or the top 100 camps. They happen. It's documented. It's amazing.
You know, bro, It's so deep, bro, because like, and I'm sure a lot of athletes go through this, bro, like, and being that one in your family that like did something or like was successful at something for an extended period of time, you get a lot of envy, bro, from like within your family too as well. And like I face that a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's one thing from like the outsiders and like the people that you grew up with, okay, but it's like different when it comes from like the inside of like, and it's like, man, like I just like did what I was doing to like try to make the best life possible, like, you know what I'm saying, for me and like the people around us, but like why, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever felt that? Have you ever went through that? Like, you know, just having like any type of success and feeling like the people around you like feel like what you're doing, like almost like they envy it, and it's not like impressive because they don't care for it to be impressive to them. Like,
yeah. I think that's I think sometimes you know, when people have that envy or that hate or they give that type of energy to you, it's because like one, they're too afraid to do it. So that's them projecting their own insecurities on you because you actually went and did the thing that they dreamed of doing, but they didn't have the balls to go and do it and chase their dream. So they settled. But I also think that For me, I took like an unconventional route. Like I started a podcast as fucking nobody, you know, like failed college basketball player
jumped out there.
on
Leap
paper.
of faith, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm talking about relationships and vulnerability. I have no like credibility in this space. I'm not a doctor or a therapist, whatever. I just like talk, so yeah, dude, I mean, in my hometown, yeah, I was putting all the group chats, everyone laughed, whatever. And now when people see me in public, energy's a little different now, but I'll always treat people with respect, but I never forget that.
You got to keep the reminders.
Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? And then like keep pushing. Like people hit me up, whatever. And I'm like,
we're going home and we're talking about, me and the boys are going home and talking about that. Like, oh, you remember when but now that has to be you, because you gotta remember that kind of stuff, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll really try to act like it never happened.
Right. Well, yeah, because now it's a flex to know you. Now it's cool to say, yo, I went to school with him. Yo, I grew up with him. Yo, I knew him. Because now they can like almost show you off to their friends that they know someone that did something successful.
Try to bridge that gap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like I'm sure it was tough for you, right? Because I mean, like pretty small town, Lakeland, right? Yeah. Small. I mean,
big but small.
Yeah.
So nobody really, you know what I'm saying? It's between two major cities, Orlando and Tampa. So.
Yeah. And, would you say you and Bake are the biggest to come out of there?
Yeah, like social media wise and like, yeah. I mean, I mean, if anybody was like to disagree, no. Nah, for basketball, yeah. I mean, but we got the Chris Rainey's and we got the Ahmad Blatts and we got football guys, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I'm talking basketball, right? Okay. Because that's, I'm sure, where a lot of that envy came from, right? Whether it was so, like in your inner circle.
The basketball part, I would say that, Walter Clayton Jr. just got drafted. He's from Polk County.
Yeah.
He's from Lake Wells though. But out of Lakeland, like me and Baker, the biggest names for I would say, like, I don't, if somebody tell me different if I'm lying, but yeah. So,
but that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, what can people say?
Right.
It's just talk.
Right.
It's just noise at that point, but it does hurt when it does come from like the inner circle, right? The outside noise is one thing. You're always going to get that. I mean, you played away games. Don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? It's away games just in person or behind closed doors.
That eats you up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, like, why? Like, especially when you try to do your best, like, to make everybody happy, bro. And like, I don't like when, and then they try to, like, when things don't pan out the way you want it to pan out, they try to eat that up. You're like, oh, like, that's why, that's why, like, it just be, it's kind of weird, man. I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of like in that kind of space too, like
right. So do you feel like people are like giving up on you now that basketball isn't what it used to be?
Not necessarily. I just feel like they feel like now it's their time to like try to like shine on you, I guess. Like, like or try to like get there like, oh, you don't play no more, like you like regular, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I never not claimed to be regular.
Right.
I mean, I just played basketball and I was good at it. And I just had, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it becomes weird at some point. It's like, bro, like, without that, I'm still this guy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I've been and I portrayed that, throughout everything that I did. So it's like, it's it's kind of that blank space.
Yeah, and basketball is basketball's tough too, because like the position you're in, it's like you have to stay ready.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, staying ready, I mean, dude, it's hard work. Like you got to stay in the gym.
It's hard
to not know if you're going to get a contract, but then also try to balance potentially going and getting a job to sustain and provide for your family.
It's hard, bro.
It's like, do I want to wake up at 6 a.m. today and have 500 makes? Do I want to go in the weight room? Do I want to, for what? Right? Could it all be for nothing?
And his resources, you got to pay for that stuff too. You got to pay for gas to get to the gym.
It's expensive.
You know what I'm saying? You got to you got to pay for all these stuff that you're doing as well. Not knowing when it's coming, bro, it's hard. It's hard. Like, it's easier to stay locked in when like, okay, I just had a great year. My agent's talking already. Like, okay, we got this lined up. But like when you go into free agency and you don't really know, bro, and like, and then you go a couple months without a job, like you kind of like start like, all right, man, like, And that's why, bro, like, it's so hard for me to talk about anybody's situation ever, bro, because, like, life is hard, bro. It's so hard, bro. Like, it is so hard. It's hard to even, like, live in the times that we're in, bro. Like, you know, it's just hard, man. So, like, I try to, like, treat everybody with the same care and respect, bro. And, like, just give them, I like to be like that light. You know, I try to be the best light that I can be, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the best person. I'm not the greatest person. I've done my wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, but like, I just try to, like, you know, redo situations, rewrite it, and, like, try to be somebody's light, bro. Cause I know, like, it can be dark, bro.
Yeah.
It can be dark. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say this is like, would you say this has probably been like the toughest chapter of your life?
For sure, bro. I lost 2 friends in the last 2 years, bro. Like, you know, like that I grew up with. You know, long live Heen, long live Banks. But like, yeah, bro. Like, so I'm losing friends, and then I felt like I'm losing friends. I lost my girl, you know what I'm saying? I lost my job that you know, like, so, bro, like, it just, I don't know. It just seems like, yeah, bro, it's like one of those times where it's like, now I got to, like, be so much more focused in on, like, me and myself and my kids, like, that is like, I kind of don't even have the time to, like, you know, even go back and, like, feel sorry for, like, the shit that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think about it all the time. I think about failed stuff. I think about my people that I lost. Like, I think about the ball, but, like, I try to wake up every day, like, how do I find something new to keep this going? Like, because I got 2 kids that I got to care for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest thing. I got 2 kids I got to care for. And, bro, it's a lot of stuff that I need to change for myself to see myself in another position. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to church now, bro. Like I told you, I said, bro, I'm going to be here late, bro. I'm going to church today, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that I want to make sure I continue to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, like, I've been going through so much that it feels like I need to, that's why I cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking rough today. I just cut it like 2 weeks ago, but I cut my hair, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I just need a change. Like, I need to change a lot of things about me to be in a different place. You know what I'm saying? So I know it all starts with me, bro. So, like, even though I'm going through a tough time and stuff in my situation, I'm just, like, trying to be as positive as I can be, bro, and, like, you know, move forward with that day by day to see a better day. That's been my slogan, day by day to see a better day, bro. So I just live by that right now, bro.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy though? That was your slogan.
Yeah.
You know, that was day by day to see a better day. That was in every video. You would say it all the time.
And, bro, I kind of lost my way with that. You kind of lose the stuff that, you know, once you get to, you know, having your way, you kind of lose the little stuff, bro, and it's important, bro. Day by day to see a better day is really a thing, bro, because it, like I said, I've lost guys in minutes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I lost relationships in minutes. I've lost a lot of things in minutes. So, like, it's really day by day, like, because you never know what's gonna happen when we leave out of here, bro. So, like, I'm trying to enjoy this day the best way I can, bro. I'm glad we got to, you know, do this. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, I got this experience in here with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you just never know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny sometimes just the way that God will you know, radically remove things from your life, and it seems like it's all falling apart, you know. But it's like a you know, it's a rebuilding period. It's a, you know, you're, like you said, like, you have to create change in your life. And, you know, I've had those moments too where it's just like you feel like you just lost everything, you know, and you can't see it right now. But that's why faith is very important, you know, because, like, it's believing in something you can't see. And that seems like the chapter that you're in right now. It's just like radically getting things stripped off of you, because now it's time for you to, like, change. Yeah. Because if you didn't lose these certain things, right? If you didn't go through a heartbreak, if you didn't lose friends and they lost their life, and maybe if you have to lose basketball or let go of basketball, it would have never forced you to change. Sometimes we need things to happen to us. For us to change, because we stay comfortable. Right. If everything's okay, why do I need to change? I'm cool right now. But now it's like, sometimes that's why, like, a worse situation for you is better than a better situation, because it creates that fire.
And I feel like with everything that I've been through, I feel myself changing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to let go of past trauma. And it's a lot of past trauma that I got just from years, bro. Like it's a lot of things that I went through in my life, bro, that like I probably never really let go for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, when things are going good in your life, you don't really get the chance to think about the bad for real, bro. Like, but when things start to like go back to like, okay, kind of like even, you know what I'm saying? Everything is kind of like you know what I'm saying? Even playing field for everybody. Mm-hmm. Like, that's when you like kind of, it starts to sink in a little bit more. And like, when, you know, I'm usually gone all the time. So I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm away from a lot of stuff that, you know, but when you're here and you like, you relishing it and you like kind of see and you like your eyes are open more to a lot of stuff. It's like, man, like, you know, things are crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you, cause when we were coming up, man, like mental health wasn't really a thing in sports, especially like, and we were kids, we're naive. We have no idea like what life is or how hard life can get.
Right.
You know, I'm sure a lot of these experiences in your life have led you to focus a little bit more on your mental and understanding that there are going to be bad days, you know, and stuff like that. How would you say your mental health is today?
I would say like I'm all right, but I'm not okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best way to explain it, bro. Cause like, so I got into therapy, bro. Like, you know, I had somebody around me, like, you know, say, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, you should get into, like, I want you to get into therapy, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's so hard for me to, like, open up to somebody else about my story and it's like, you giving me answers that kind of, like, I can tell myself. You know, it's like you giving me answers that, because you really don't know the situation, so you giving me answers that I can really tell myself, like, or that I know already, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff that is self-inflicted, you know what I'm saying? So like, I know it, you know, or I didn't have the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't there to like, you know, really go through with it or stand on that, what I said, you know what I'm saying? Or like be smart enough to like, bro, like don't make this mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, discipline.
Like discipline. It's the discipline, bro. So sometimes it's like, bro, like for me, it's like, bro, do you really need like to sit and talk to somebody you don't know about your problems? Or do you need to sit and talk to yourself about your discipline, bro? Like, do you need to understand that you're not disciplined at all? Like, do you need to like replay instances in your life and realize, bro, like you're not making the right, you know what I'm saying? Like if you do this, like I can't control what somebody else does, but it's like I can control what I do. So bro, I have like that I don't know, like I'm kind of iffy about the whole like, you know, therapy thing, but like I'm okay, but I'm not all right. Like I need to talk, like, and I need, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to talk to, but I would rather talk to like a girlfriend, a brother, but at the same time, it feels like when I do some of that gets thrown back at you. You know what I'm saying? It gets regurgitated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like when you let somebody in on your life and when you let somebody in on your problems, now they kind of get to use it. And that's hard. It's hard to like really find somebody that you can really, but I do have those people, you know what I'm saying? So like I do get to get a lot of stuff off, you know, with people that do understand me. But like it's still stuff that it's like it's too heavy, you know what I'm saying? That you don't even want to put that on somebody else.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's one thing to, like we expect other people to let us down, you know, it's kind of expected people do, but like when you let yourself down, that's when it gets hard,
right? Because
you had the opportunity and the choice to make a different decision, and then you fell short to your flesh and lack of discipline and self-control. Right. And then it's like, I did this thing because I know it would make me feel good for the moment, but
and you feel so shitty after, because you know, like you knew the consequences going in it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really knew, like,
but we think we're invincible.
Yeah.
You know, and my old co-host Jake, he talked to me about this the other day of like why he stopped drinking, and it was a good point, man. And he was like, God only gives you so much grace, and I was like, unpack that. And he was just like, he's like, bro, you know how many decisions, stupid decisions I've made when I'm drinking, bro? I've drinking and driving. I've, you know, treated women poorly. I've sent stupid text messages. I've slept with women that I shouldn't have slept. You know, all these bad decisions we make maybe. And for him, under the influence, right, he was like, yo, like, I just feel I'm scared that I ran out of God's grace.
Right.
Like he thinks he was like, I might be one more bad decision away from ruining my entire life, and I'm not willing to like play those cards.
Right.
And then I just thought about my life with that. And I'm sure everyone listening can do that. It's just
Yes,
like,
that's
yo,
the
how
thing.
many stupid things that we have happened where we could have costed our life, we could have got the wrong woman pregnant, we could have had STD, we could have killed somebody, and God gave us that grace.
That's the thing, bro. And it's like you just kind of like want to like once you realize that, like once you really live in that and realize that, you really like sit back and you look at life differently, bro. And that's kind of like where I'm at with it. It's like, bro, like I just want to be happy, and I want everybody around me happy, and I just like, I just want to live to see another day. You know what I'm saying? And just be happy while doing it, bro. Like happiness is just like so up here for me right now, bro. Like being happy. Like I just want to be happy, bro. Cause like it sucks to wake up and not be happy, bro. Like that's like one of the worst, to wake up and not be happy that you woke up, like you just woke up and seen color and breathe, was able to breathe air and like still not happy. That sucks, bro. Like I just want to be happy. And not saying I'm not like, I ain't the happy as I can be, but I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? When I get to wake up every day, see my kids, talk to my kids, talk to my family, all that, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? And I just want maximum happy. Like,
do you ever think that like, because happiness comes and goes. Happiness is like an emotion, like sadness and all these things. Like that's going to be a roller coaster. That's a wave. Like, have you ever thought about just more like contentment? Because like content, I think we can wake up and be grateful and be happy to see another day. Right. But some shit's going to happen today that's going to make me unhappy.
Right.
But if I'm content, like with my life circumstances, because I struggle with that all the time. I'm like, dude, I'm not happy right now. Or like, why do I feel like this? Like there's some day, it's like almost like bipolar. Some days I just feel up and I have it. Some days I wake up and I'm just like, today's not my day. But I think if we can kind of like bridge that gap to more just like content. Right. Like, dude, like you have 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? You're a father. You fucking played the basketball dream out of your life. Like, There's so much to be content about.
Maybe that's how we play that trick in our mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a trick. Like,
because
maybe
society
that's
tells us we need to be happy.
Right.
Or we look on social media and everyone's happy and it's all and everyone has money and all these things and we think that brings happiness. But it's just like, does it actually bring happiness?
Yeah.
I think that's...
Or is that just for the moment,
It's fleeting.
I think being, like I said earlier, like even kill. Like, I like even kill, being content. Yeah, bro. I feel like that's... Yeah, and I feel like that's what I'm shooting for as well. Like just to have that evenness and that, that middle ground, that middle point. But like you said, when you open your phone and you see like all this other stuff, like social media plays a part in that. Like, like kids as well, bro. Like, like they want to do this, they want to do that. Like, and seeing them happy makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
How has being a father changed your life?
One of the best things that happened, bro. Like, I love my kids, man. Like, my daughter was born when I was in college, and she's just amazing. Like, and they're different. You know what I'm saying? They're like opposites. Like my daughter's like a real real into dancing and all this stuff. But they both love the games, Roblox. Oh man, Roblox, y'all got them kids crazy. But being a dad just opened my eyes to so many things, bro. And you just gotta really like be cautious of certain situations and stuff like that. But also like I'm one of those parents that's like really real with my kids, And like even if they not understanding the real stuff I'm telling them, I'm still telling them that now, like because I know what goes on. You know what I'm saying? I just try to like any knowledge I can instill in them right now at this young age, I just try to, bro. But they're amazing, man, and like they just keep me going. They keep me focused. They keep me laughing. They're perfect.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of parents say like they didn't know what love was until they had a child. Do you think like just your idea of love changed when you had your children?
Like because you can have a girlfriend, but your girlfriend is not running up to you, jumping in your arms every time she sees you. You know what I'm saying? Like those kids, bro. Like. Taking care of those kids is like a real, it's like a superpower for them, you know what I'm saying? Like to them, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad, like being able to say my dad, my mom, like, oh, my mom can, or my dad, you know what I'm saying? That's a flex for them.
You're a superhero.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a flex for, the parent as well, bro. So like that feeling, you don't really get that feeling from nobody else but a spouse. But like that your child is something that you must protect. You know, like that's my property. Like that's that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just that feeling of like that's really yours, and like that's what you made, and you kind of can mold that how you want it to be. That's the best part about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's special, man. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want children.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not haven't found the right one to do it with yet. You know? But
I mean, and you know, I'm a single father, so like I always wanted that. I wanted to be married with my, you know what I'm saying, with my wife, with my kids, but that's not how it planned out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One day I hope so though, because I'm a lover, bro. Like I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to be married. I want to have, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't there for my kids to be born. I was overseas. I was in college for my daughter, and I was overseas for my son. So I never was there to see that be done. So it's a lot of things I do want to do if it's able to happen with the right person.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think this, like you said, like this chapter of your life is like a transitioning period just for you as a person too.
Definitely.
So it's like you want to take this time to be the best you for someone else when they come along, you know? Because I think a lot of us like, we are a little lonely, or we want that idea of love. So then we kind of force something, or we settle for something that really isn't for us.
How do you deal with that? How do you deal with, or I don't know if you do now, or like how did you deal with like with a loss of your girlfriend or something like that? How did you deal with like that feeling in that lonely blank space of like time, memories, like just all, because when you're by yourself, it just all flutters back to you,
bro.
Especially if you was with somebody for a long time. So how do you deal with that? Because like I know for me, it's like it's one of those things that's tough.
Yeah, it's I just told my boy to come back. I feel bad. We're like, I was like, yeah, you could cut, because he was like, I don't want the dog to bark during the pod. I don't care. You know, this is bro. We're just having a conversation, man. I think there could be different stages of that, right? Of like how to deal with that. I think if a girl does you wrong, or a girl maybe stopped believing in you, or she left you because she felt like she could do better, that's like I mean, we don't need any more motivation as a man to like go and prove her. And 9 times out of 10, she's going to come back. Right. And now it's up to you whether you want to bring her back or not. So I've had situations like that where like, yeah, I was heartbroken, dude. I mean, but I had this fire in me. For me, the one that like really fucked me up was, it was a crazy story. I mean, it was a girl, bro, I never met her. She lived in Texas, and dude, I've like fell in love with this girl.
Really?
Dude, like I would talk to her every like set. She was the best. Like she was like on paper, like
never met her.
Never met her.
What's that guy from Notre Dame?
Monte Teo. Nah, I mean, we were on FaceTime. She's real. Don't do that.
All right.
I had the flight. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not Monte Teo. But no, but that one messed me up just because I think that's where it's hard when like most of it was good, when all you know is good. I was like using that as an example because all I knew was good. Right. So say when like a relationship, say like it just kind of phases out. You know, it's kind of like it ran its course, but nothing bad. Nobody cheated. It wasn't toxic. You guys still love each other, but like you're just maybe not that happy together. That's when it's tough. You know, that's when it's hard to find that motivation because you're like, I don't want to prove you wrong. Like I still want you to do good. You know, like I don't want to like make you feel worse about yourself because I leveled up and then you maybe let me go, you know, like I have love. That's where I think for me, it was tough, where I've had those relationships also. But man, I really do think one, it's very important. Like, bro, spend time with your boys when you're going through a breakup, spend time with your boys. Go Ella, go see, don't hit the tripod. Yo, you can pull up. We're still ripping, but chilling.
What's good? What's good? You good?
No, we're good, man.
Nice to meet you, man. Corey.
It's Corey. Huh?
Go ahead. Do you think?
Oh, cool. Yeah, so it's like, man, I think it's just really important to spend time with your boys and, dude, not look at like her social media, not think about what she's doing, don't hit her up. Like Mel Robbins has a really good theory. It's like 21 days of like no contact. And she was like, 21 days of no contact literally means no contact whatsoever. You can't even see a picture of them. You can't hear their voice. You can't do anything, or it breaks that cycle. Because after 21 days, you start to like feel normal again. Yeah. But those first 21 days are tough.
Crazy, right?
Or are you're recently going through?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, and it's just tough. Like, it's tough, like, to deal with somebody for such a long period of time and, like, you know, right or wrong, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, like, hard to, like, forget about, you know, memory. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard, bro. Especially, like, when you really want, like, love from somebody, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of feel like you won't get it nowhere else, you know what I'm saying? You're like, it's kind of like, I don't want to leave. Like, that's like where I want to be, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, for me, bro, like, I'm not easily, like, impressed or, like, easily, like, to fall in love with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not easily, like, I'm not just falling in love, bro. So if I fall in love, it's a reason I fell in love, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it'd be hard, like, to fall in love for me and, like, just forget about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Like, it's just hard for me. And I don't know. I'm kind of, like, at that stage where it's like, I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out day by day the best way to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's, I don't know, I find myself sleeping a lot sometimes, or I'll be like, man, you need to get up and do something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to go run, go, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to find, like, different hobbies to get into and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like a weird space to be in, bro. It's like a weird space because you really don't want to be with, you don't want no, you know, I don't want to be around no other, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I'm going for, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially not in those times where I just, like, got out of something, bro. Like, and I don't know how long, and what's the threshold for, like, how long are you supposed to get over something, bro? How long are you, like, what's the limitations? Like, how many months in am I supposed to be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the...
I think it's more for you, just like where you're at in your life right now. I think it's, I think when you feel like back, like who Corey Sanders is and always was, you know?
And I shouldn't feel like, and I'm trying to tell myself, like, I shouldn't feel wrong for, like, feeling the way I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like, I'm pretty sure it's hard. Like, it's just hard to move on from certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I don't even, like, I just be trying to chill, bro. I be chilling, bro.
Yeah. It's important, dude. I mean, like, these moments, I think they're shaping you. You know, a lot of the best things, I mean, a lot of the best pieces of content, you know, podcast clips I've created that helped millions of people was from me going through a heartbreak, and I didn't see it in the moment, right? So, like, you don't know these, and I've also said before, like, I think sometimes, like, when life is so good and everything's good, we forget to be grateful, right? And we forget, we're almost living, like, subconsciously, unconscious, you know, like, we're just going with the flow. But, like, when you're in, like, this dark place, you feel alive. You know, like, you feel, because you feel everything. Everything hits different. Music hits different. A podcast clip hits different. A conversation hits different.
Yeah, man, I can't tell you how many times I'm on your podcast, like, just like, let me listen to that one again. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, it's but yeah, I think, dude, the best thing you could do right now is just, bro, focus on you. Yeah. Focus on you, focus on your kids. And it's just like, when the time is right, and that's another cool thing. Like, when you do finally, like, get over someone, especially someone that you've been with for a while, it's like, yo, it literally just, like, leaves you.
Yeah.
Like,
I have felt that.
You know that feeling. It just, you woke up, you're like, damn, I didn't think about them today.
Right.
Or, like, I just thought about them right now, about not thinking about them, and I don't feel fucked up.
And it's whatever.
Yeah. And, like, that's a cool moment, knowing that moment is coming.
Just like gratification.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to whatever is to come. But like you said, yeah, bro, like, I'm more so focused on myself, my kids, and just figuring out situations that, you know what I mean, trying to work through whatever it is, you know, day by day, bro. Like, day by day.
Yeah. Last question I want to ask you is, if 17-year-old Corey was sitting here today, what would you tell him?
17-year-old Corey. I don't know, bro, because, like, when I always look back, I'd be like, I wouldn't do nothing differently. I just wish I just, like, knew the things that I knew now, bro. Like, I just kind of, like, I guess I would just tell myself, bro, like, do what you do, bro, but, like, understand that it's more eyes on you than you can see. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, everybody's not a fan of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, it's a couple of crowds that you gotta please. Like that would probably be my main thing. Like please, like you gotta kind of like appeal to everybody. Like don't just be appealing to what you know, but kind of like try to be appealing to everything. Like be open and appealing. Like, you know, because yeah, I just feel like a lot of that stuff was just me appealing to what I was used to instead of like what it was really out there as well, watching that.
How it was perceived.
Yeah, you know.
And it kind of carried with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah, I appreciate this, man. This was this was cool, man. This was like full. It was funny. Like I was when I first ran into you, I was gonna show you, bro. I still have this album downloaded on my phone.
Running with the K, man.
Top 5, More to Prove, Supposed to Be. It's crazy. Like I was in my 04 Mitsubishi. I was in high school.
And that's the thing too, bro. I got so much music, bro. I really feel like if I even like put half the effort I did into basketball with music, that I could make that happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's also like, it'd be like, man, bro, I'm almost 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you doing a lot, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I know that it's a lot of, and I told myself, I said, you know, I'm going to start doing everything that I'm good at. I'm just going to do everything that I'm good at and see where it takes me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm good at it, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to go for it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I do got some music dropping, so I'm going to drop a little bit of something soon, though. But,
yeah,
you know. For sure. Man. I appreciate you, bro. Like, this is real fun, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's great to have somebody to talk to, bro. It's great to just vibe. And like you said, we met, bro, and just clicked, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we made this happen in like, what, a month, 2 months?
Not even. I think this was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, see? Yeah,
it was funny. Like, the girl, like the group of friends that I was with, they were like asking me like, hey, like when you see people out, like right before I met you, they're like, when you see people out that like, you know, or like famous or like influencers, you just go up to them. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'll go right up to them, especially like if I want to talk to them. I look to my left, like, bro, we just said it. I was like, Corey Sanders. I was like, what the fuck? I just went up to you. I was like, yo, it's good, bro. And then like
Soho.
Yeah. Now we're here. But appreciate you, man. This was awesome.
Sure, anytime too, man. Like anytime you down here, man, you need a co-host or something, or you need, man, bring me on with you, man.
Yeah, bro. I'd love to do more pods. Yeah. I'm gonna I'd love for you to like meet John, my other co-host. That could be a good conversation. And I think this conversation helped. It's just gonna help a lot of athletes if there's younger athletes watching, and then also athletes that are maybe in the same position you are right now, just trying to figure life out when that sport.
Yeah, and guys, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared of it, because like, you know, it's gonna happen eventually. The ball definitely starts bouncing, man. So like, kind of try to put yourself in position now, you know, for that later. You know, set yourself up for the future, man, because you know it does happen. And like, instead of being in that blind space, just kind of get yourself ready for like what possibly could happen, man. That's like the best advice, because like I'm going through it, so I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man.
Nah, baby.
Day by day to see a better day.
That's it.